What's the word with it, little bro? Oh, Leslie, salute, sis. I see you. I'm just trying to let a few people come in before I get this started. Y'all just, you know what I'm saying? We're going to the 15-minute mark, then we're going to ride. I'm still here with y'all. Y'all just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I'm still here. Yeah, I'm here. Y'all still here with me? I was just getting these little notes together and talking points, all this shit together so I can have this right. I know I've been up here shit doing this silent shit for what 41 minutes. Y'all know I did silent lives before, so that shit's nothing. But yeah, if you in the building, let me know, bro, because I got some info I'm finna share. And I'm gonna need a couple of y'all to elaborate on this shit. Yeah, I'm here, y'all. My bad. I was chopping over my bro real quick, and then I was going over these notes to make sure I got all this shit intact. And thank y'all for waiting for the people in here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was just typing, back to y'all, let y'all know I'm here. But I did a little looking over something, and I felt like it was worth sharing. I mean, it is what it is. Say, where is everyone at? I don't know. It says 6 up there, but it's cool. But I just want y'all to hear something. Then I'm gonna go into something. I went and looked at the casualties of World War II. Wow, I took notes. Let me. My bad, wrong button. Let me click this to show y'all it's me behind here, yo. It's your boy Big KI. Yeah, I took notes. I need to take on it, so I won't forget what I'm putting down here. And now, so in terms of total dead, with some 75 million people, casualties including military, civilians, or around 3% of the world's population at the time. Now, many civilians mass bombing, disease, and starvation. Now, keep that in mind. Genocide, massacres, mass bombings, disease, starvation. That's from World War II. We'll come back to that. Now, here's some of the losses from some of just a few of the countries, so y'all know where I'm coming from. The Soviet Union lost around 27 million people during the war, including 8.7 million military and 19 million civilians. This represents the most military deaths of any Soviet Union military losses, mostly on Eastern Front and during the final battle in Germany. It's a reason I'm going here, but y'all, I'm gonna get there. Stick with me. Of the total number of deaths in World War II, approximately 85% were on the Allied side and 15% were on the Axis side, with many of these deaths caused by war crimes committed by German and Japanese forces in occupied territories. Now, the Nazi Germany's as a part of a deliberate program and extermination systematically killed 11 million Jews. I need to get that out there, so like I say, y'all can hear what's going on. Is this pandemic slash plague not a war? Is it not a world war? Well, the entire world is fighting it. Let that sit for a second. Let that sit for a second. Is this not a war? And the entire world is fighting it. Wouldn't that make that a world war? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It is what it is. For real. I don't know who in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Salute, shout out to all y'all, you know what I'm saying? I know, like I said, it took me a second to come in though, but I was chilling with my big bro for a minute, chopping something up. So I apologize for that. It's not y'all fault. But just the thought of that though is wow. Like, man, seriously. It was was a reason that I looked at World War II and took notes on some of the things that I seen, because that many people died. I did some calculations as well. But here's the end part to that. In addition to Nazi concentration camps, the Soviet gulags, or labor camps, led to the death of 3.6 million civilians. Labor camps, Soviet gulags. I mean, entertainment purposes, but we've heard of FEMA camps and all that, so I just figured I'd mention that. But here's the number where I say I did that. On the COVID-19, uh, oh yeah, my bad. I had a mic down, right? My bad. But yeah, I came across 4 different things that said this, so I decided to mark them because their numbers were exactly the same. COVID-19, 96 million cases 96 million cases worldwide. Recovered 52.9 million. Hold on, because that stream y'all acting up. Hold on, I know what to do. Give me 1 second. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me now. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Yeah, y'all hear me now? Cool. That's all. But yeah, okay. Now I did some calculation with these numbers behind this, and I got to repeat it because I guess the mic was messing up or I couldn't be heard. But 96 million cases of COVID-19 cases around the world. 96 million. Recovered out of those 96 million are 52.9 million. Deaths worldwide, it was close to 3 million people, for real. And now it's been said, I mean, we called it. Now they said it. I heard it today. I know plenty other people have heard it. Over 4,000 Americans die a day from C-19. That's just Americans. And now 4,000 times 4,000, and because we ain't gonna do the 365, we're gonna do the 360. It's a reason that I knocked that 5 off there, and I'll get to that. 4,000 times 360 equals 1,460,000. And if you times that by, you know what I mean, by 10, which is 10 years, it comes up to 14,600,000 people even. Like I said, I took the 5 off for a reason, because the numbers are either greatly exaggerated, over exaggerated, or under exaggerated. But y'all get the gist. So I just knocked the 5 off and just left, and you know what I'm saying, at the numbers. And yeah, that's a lot of fucking people though. And that's within the next 10 years. That's why I times it by 10. So if it's doing it a year, times it by 10. And I've asked that question. Now I'll ask it again. What do you see yourself in the next 10 years, or do you even see the next 10 years? I'm just saying, because 10 years seems like a long ass way away now. For real. But far as the National Guard thing, we talked about that the other night. Told y'all by Tuesday or Wednesday it would be out there. So yeah, it's out there now. Well, I say some of them National Guards is in on deploy, and you know they suspect and all that. So far they pulled 12 guardsmen from Joe Biden's inauguration. For real, just off background checks alone. And then we know that over 400,000 Americans died in 1 year just from that virus alone. For real. Because the actual number is 401,441 people as of today has passed away in America alone from that. Y'all see where I'm coming from when I'm doing this adding up with the fours. How I keep getting fours, because 4,000 people times 360 equals 1,460,000. Times that by 10 is 14 million, which there's another 4. It is what it is, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. There's 3 4s that I did, and 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 is a trinity. It is what it is. Well, 3 is a trinity. I said again, I use the 4s for a reason. So they said it. They say over 4,000 people. Okay, cool. I'm gonna just say 4,000. Because you're just telling me over, you're not giving me an actual number, but you mentioned 4,000 over 4. Cool. So we're gonna go from there. And then when you add the 4s together though, because you knock all that other shit off. And here's why I use the 360 in this though, because it also comes out as 3 6s. 4,000 times 360 equals 1,460,000 times 10 equals 14,600,000. You got 3 6s right there. It's what it is. A trinity and 3 6s. Because they don't give you the actual number. They just say over 4,000 Americans die per day. Y'all can go look at it on any news channel, any websites that you visit. It'll tell you over here. It's not going to give you an actual number. It's going to say over 4,000 people in America die per day just from this alone. So here's the reason that I knocked the 5 off that though. Number one, it'd be too much of a coincidence though. That it is the third piece, but I'm just messing with 2 of them right now, because for the simple fact that the 5 going in there, we already know the 5 represents basically a pentagram, if I'm not mistaken. And we know what they use those for. So yeah, but yeah, 4,000 times 360, it equals 1,460,000. And you times that by 10, it equals 14,600,000. You have 3 4s and 3 6s. As I say, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12 all day long. 1 plus 2 equals 3. There's your trinity. The 6s, you don't add them up, you line them up. 666. You tell me. And the number 5 that I took out will only be the icing on the cake, though. It's a pentagram. That's all that shit's a sign of evil. I'm not on no religious shit or none of that though. I'm just saying like what I see before me. And then they got fears of that new variant of this shit. They got a fear of a new surge of that variant mutated version of shit. That shit is gonna spread like wildfire. They claiming that it's not death and all that, but at the same time though, I just urge people to pay attention, cause this shit that I be going to look at for real, like I will take the time out. I don't have a problem with that. I don't. And I know I said I wasn't gonna be back up here, but this was just a little too juicy for me to hold to myself. For real. Cause we know how the First World War started. Ain't no use of going into that though. That shit to me is ancient history. But yeah. Easy back in the building. That's what's up, Master Military. On coast, Cali, and Florida, away from the line of coast, and we will have an absolute uptick of casualties in the next 2 weeks, guaranteed. Not even surgery patients can stay. Period. I was just taking a look at World War II, Yeezy, and I took some notes on that shit though. I mean, I can breeze through it. I ain't gonna read the whole thing, but I could just breeze through it, give you an idea on what I led up to. During World War II, 3% of the world's population at the time was killed. So I'm just saying that's 3% of the world's population. Might not sound like a lot out of 100, but that's a lot of people though. And because the numbers goes like this: the Soviet Union lost 27 million people. 8.7 was military. 19 million was civilians. Germany lost 5.3 million militaries. You know what I'm saying? The most on the Eastern Front, you know. And then we skip down and we go to Germany, the Jews, where they took allegedly, because like I said, I wasn't there for none of this, but I said allegedly entertainment purposes, YouTube. But, you know, allegedly 3.6 million Jews was also killed just in that war alone, though. So, yeah. Then we reached the over 400,000 mark. It's 401,441 as it stands today, as far as Americans died. And then you got this right here with the C-19. I just looked at the entire thing though and covered to make sure I get the real numbers according to a few sources. The COVID-19, 96 million cases worldwide so far in 1 year though. I know it's billions down here though, but think about it. That's 96 million. That's running up toward that number. But 96 million cases recovered, 52.9 million deaths, almost 3 million. Now, according to all these news sources coming out and different states with these people getting these things, though, at least 4,000 American people, just America alone, because I ain't went outside the country yet. I'm not going to venture out yet. But over 4,000 Americans die a day from C-19 in America alone. So I took 4,000 and times that time 360, because we know what the number 360 stand for. It's full circle. It is what it is. Because I took the 5 out due to the pentagram thing. Though I don't need that. We already know that's what that's going to represent. But 4,000 times 360 equals 1,460,000. Times that by 10, which is the next 10 years. Why I ask everybody, do they see themselves? And when you get the numbers, if this shit continues to go like it go, entertainment purposes, YouTube. But if it continues like it continue to go, you got 4,000 down a day. And like I say, we're gonna give or take 5 days away. So I decided to take the 5 days away because I'm not using the pentagram. And you time that time 360, which is full circle, it equals 1,460,000. Times that times 10, it equals 14,600,000 even. And this is why I did. And I was telling them 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Okay, you got your trinity. And then with the numbers 360 to 460,000 and 600,000, you take all them sixes, you don't add them up, you line them up, put them side by side. You got sixes right there, and then the other three numbers would have been 3 5s where it came in. 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 15. 1 plus 5 is 6 again. It is what it is. Like for real, bro. So can I ask you a question with you and a circle opinion? That's for entertainment purpose. What made you think of that? How did that pop up? That's very, very interesting and intriguing. See, bro, I keep telling people when they come to me, I don't need to use videos of what nobody else said, because an idea it's always gonna spark something to have you do research, or you want to give your opinion. Me, things spark inside my head though, and I become interested. So I go divvy and dive, and I compare shit throughout his story. You know what I mean? Like, if this happened back then and I'm seeing similarities to this, why? Because this is the point that I've came to. I'm gonna continue to call it a play because that's what I truly feel in my heart it is. It's only my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not a doctor, a scientist, an agent, none of that weird. I'm just me. I'm just a curious brother that like looking at shit that interests me. But I look at it like this. War doesn't always have to be man versus man, though. If you look at this, this is a disease that affects this entire world, this planet, period, though. And everybody on this planet is fighting. Wouldn't that be known as a world war? I'm just saying, it is what it is, though. Like that song go, the facts of life. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. It is what it is. I mean, I know it's kind of corny, but throughout my childhood, I used to take messages from different shows, cartoons, and all that. I had to. It's part of my genetics. It's part of how we built. Some of us take different things, you know what I'm saying, from others, which makes us unique. But we all built to absorb things. Me, I like to absorb information and share it, though, especially if it makes sense. And then you can break it down like us. We're regular people. We don't get up on up in government. We don't talk like them or act like them. It is what it is, bro. Say not dwelling on it, but you are one heck of a guy. I'm sure many smiles and probably think folk talk, and they don't. Your pencil is sharp and to the point. Appreciate it, bro. It's just too much of a coincidence, LOL, of all the things. I smile, let you salute right back at you, bro. Dead ass. I become interested in something, bro. I don't stop until like I feel like I didn't, you know what I'm saying, at least scratch the surface a little bit. Just, say, hey, look, everything that you hearing may or may not be true. Like some people might hear the things I say and don't think it's true or nothing like that. Like I say, I go take a look at things. I go to different places. Like I'm not finna, by me being in Minnesota, I'm just not gonna look at things what they say in Minnesota. I'm gonna go goddamn it over Johannesburg, you know what I'm saying, different places and see what they coming up with. The ones that are more similar, you start breaking them down and see what their similarities are. Then you eliminate the other ones. And as you go in deeper, though, it's gonna be quite a few of them that agree on almost the exact same thing, though. Them the ones you rock with. Like, hold on, y'all in whole different states, university, even getting information from other countries. Yeah, it's all about that. When it comes to research, you don't start from, what you think you want to go see. You start from what made you go see it, though. Take a look at this and understand why you want to go back and look at this. And once you do that, then you go in reverse, though, and you'll get to the beginning. And that's where you're going to be like, you know what? It kind of makes sense on how this got here. That's just my opinion, though. But I hope that helped. I smile and respect what you do, Kay. I really do appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you. But yeah, I just like to add numbers, though. And Leslie, Classic, Philly, all of them who been rocking with me, they know me when it come to that type of shit. I've always been a numbers man because numbers always make sense to me. For real, it's easier to disseminate than words. Some people can write down numbers and it be like of the alphabet, you know what I mean? And it be a number right there. And you can read the numbers and see what the word is, though. I'm kind of like that. Numbers are more, you know what I'm saying? J in the building. What's the word with it, sis? She say salute. Big KI in there. One salute, sis. Glad to have you in. But yeah, Yeezy, that made me go back and look at it, like, just to think about it. And then you ask me the question, I'm gonna give you a straightforward answer, bro. And I hope this like kind of gets you on a page on how my mind works. You say what made me think about that, right? I've heard one person, and it was on Al Jazeera, mention it. And like I say, a word, a phrase, see, you can even see something that sparks something in you. He was like, because we don't know what the world is on the verge of. And the word world stuck in my head. And I'm like, this is the entire planet. That's the world. And everybody is trying to fight this virus globally around the world, though. And if it's a fight and the world doing it, don't that make it a world war? So Is it safe for me to say, just my opinion, entertainment purposes, YouTube, is it okay for me to say that this is World War III? Think about it. Every scientist or whatever on this planet allegedly is fighting for, you know what I'm saying, to save people in this world though. And World War II, like I say, I only looked at it because of the casualties. 3% of the world was killed during World War II. It was 3% of the world at that time because it was definitely less people. But it still was 3% of the world out of 100. That might not sound like a lot, but if you break these numbers down, excuse me for a minute, G-Mon in the building. Hey, that G-Mon. But yeah, I got to looking at the numbers like, hold fast though. We got what? People just passed away, almost 3 million people in 1 year. And then I looked at these numbers like, hold on, the Soviet Union lost 27 million people combined though. 88.7 million of them people was some of their military, 19 million was their civilians. These the numbers. Germany sustained 5.3 million losses, periods, from their military. And then you go over to the number where the Jews, the Nazis allegedly did that to the Jews. Like I said, I wasn't there. But it was allegedly 3.6 million Jews was taken to them camps in Inferno. And these numbers just keep popping up. Because think about it, today's total number of people, and this as of today, the 19th of January 2021, the actual body count just in the United States alone is 401,444. You have 3 more fours right there. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. 1 plus 2 is what? 3. There's a trinity. Watch that shit, man. Watch it. I'm dead ass. Watch for it. That's why I say I love numbers, because the numbers, like you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lil Wayne and shout out, you know what I'm saying, my mans who rock that song with him though. Where they say, women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie. Yo Gotti, shout out to Yo Gotti, you know what I'm saying? Because that's they shit. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like that song. But they say women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie. And the numbers don't lie. Say 400 million people pass away in 1 year. No, not 1,400,000, sis. No. I added up the numbers. If it's because they say they don't never give us, 4,321 or something like that. They always saying over 4,000 people die per day from this virus in just the U.S. alone. So I did the numbers. 4,000 times 360, because you give or take away 5 days though, because that's how they load them papers up on there. Like, far as giving out info, they don't just do it on the spot. They have to get a full count. So you knock out 5 days from there. So you got 4,000 times 360, and through 360, which is full circle, is finna keep happening, in my opinion. 4,000 times 360 equals 1,460,000. You know what I'm saying? That's just in 1 year. That people can, drop dead, because just 3 million. But if they saying it like that just in America alone though, we doing over half of the body count of deaths though when people die from it. But we got vaccines. Keep this in mind. And then you take that 1,460,000, you time it by 10 years. Is why I asked y'all the question the other night. What do you see yourself in 10 years, or do you even see 10 years? Now, if it keeps going as it's going, and 1,460,000 people is dying per year just in America alone. You times that by 10, you get 14,600,000 people be gone in 10 years. That's why I asked the question, what do you see yourself in 10 years, or do you even see 10 years? At the rate we're going, because the COVID-19, like I say, it stands at this 96 million cases right now worldwide, just in a year worldwide. They say 52.9 million recovered. The deaths was 288,721. Like, wow, that's almost 3 million people in 1 year gone off this planet, though. And we think about it, that's almost 3 million gone, and we just lost 1,460,000 in 1 year. We doing half of the body count, though. Dead ass. It's just my opinion, though. And like I say, I love numbers. I love numbers. Okay, man, I just don't know about you. I love you. I'm a good way. The way you think. Yeah, bro, I always been a thinker. I don't make room in my mind for BS. Once it's in there, though, I elaborate. Like, is it worth it? If it ain't worth it in my head, I let it go. Like, I've always been taught by my grandma that nobody opinions or matters about you but your own. If you need to speak your mind, speak your mind. Because the dumbest question in the world is an unasked question. For real. So I ask questions. I don't care how dumb it sounds. If something don't look right, I'm going to question it. I have to. Why? Because I'm not satisfied. Nobody should walk away unless they satisfied. And I mean that in a good way. Not on no felonious, you know what I'm saying, BS type stuff. No, like, if you're trying to learn something and you're not satisfied with what you learn, you're supposed to open your mouth and ask questions. Because if you don't ask questions, guess what? They're going to think you're learning something. I like to ask questions. I like to go back and look at things, though. Just like I told people about the COVID-19. Oh, the reason they named it COVID-19 because it came out in 2019. So what should we call the plague of 1918? Should we call it COVID-18? Why? Because it did the same thing that this shit doing to people now, but this doing it worse. Because the body count back then was big as hell. Man, at the rate we going, this body count finna be way bigger than that. Sure can. Back chat. Yeah, that's what's up. Let me know when y'all do it. Yeah, no doubt, bro. Most definitely. Almost. We just chill and talk and think together. Yes, indeed. Pass notes. And then I always let them know before, you know what I mean? Like, we back there talking. I don't give them the full disclosure of what I'm finna talk about, but I give them an idea. Because I'm told the thing about pulling up videos, I can't do it. And when I say I can't do it, trust me, y'all, I know how to pull up the screen, show you videos. You know, I can pull up one of the classic things, do a react. The reason I say I can't do it is because that's not my stilo. I mean, I leave that to people who do that. There's no shots taken. I mean, to each their own. But me, I can't do it. I like to get up here and talk because I want an immediate response back. You know, and then, you know, like to little shit. That's when you want the immediate. But some of the things I lay out and y'all lay on me, I take time and sit and I let it ponder in my head before I answer, unless it's something that I already know. Our minds are the strongest things that we have, though. But yet our hearts are the most secure, if y'all understand what I mean. Not because of the flesh, just because of how your heart works. You could be cold-hearted or you could be kind-hearted. There's no in-between. Ain't no such thing as, you know, I'm warm-hearted. No, you're not. You're either kind-hearted or you cold-hearted. But our minds is the most, you know what I'm saying, the most important muscle we have, and it's the most significant because it contains and holds so much information. It relays messages to our neural system, period, though. It tell you, your brain tell you when you need to blink, if you're about to sneeze, when you finna cough. Why? Because you react to it. You cover your face. You know, it is what it is, though. And the mind can contain more than a computer ever had, though. And we can outdo computers. We the one who program. I'm not saying we're the technology, but we program them, though. Don't let it program you. So I don't. Say it's nuts, K.I. If we aren't busy working on hanging out with family, period. Just so you know, an organ lost where the state was placed into the air, most likely to be passed if you know what it is when you know what that officially means, entertainment purposes. Nope, I ain't even heard it, bro. I ain't even been checking it out. I've been like buried in that World War II thing today. Like, really, you know, ducking in and ducking out of it because I had to take deep breaths because they was describing some heinous shit in there, and that ain't what I went in there for. I only had went in there for the numbers. But yeah, I was ducking in and ducking out. But I definitely get out and look at it, bro. On the real, I will. Definitely do that. But I just had to look at the world war because what's going on now. If people look at it in hindsight, it's a world war. The entire planet fighting. If that's not a world war, tell me and I'll cut it off and go about my business right now. Bruh, I'll walk away. Told y'all if I find something interesting, I will come back. You know, because I just said, what was that? Last night before last or whatever, that I'm done for a minute. But if I find something, though, no. I mean, people, you know, might want to hear it or might not want to hear it, though. But I'm going to give you ideas other than what you hear on TV. I'm not going against what the television is talking about. I'm not trying to persuade nobody to change their mind on doing nothing, though. But I will give you something to think about. That's all it is about with me. Here, think about this. Don't always go with the first option, though. You know what I mean? But you always supposed to go with what? Quality over quantity? Of course. Of course. Because the car look good don't mean it ain't a lemon. Because it look like a lemon don't mean the engine don't run good. Get where I'm coming from? Don't never let nobody ask y'all the question, do you think outside the box and all that shit, though? Let them know you never been in a box. Therefore, you always thought outside of a box. So I'm kind-hearted, yeah. I agree. Bro says any gas, food, perishable and non-perishable, transportation, land, housing, material, possessions of value that can be utilized for national security in case an emergency, catastrophic event, they can take off. Period. Period. And give it to the higher ups. Well, that's why, tomorrow, I might do it live. It depends. But definitely, y'all, definitely keep y'all eye on both of them events. I'm hoping everything goes smoothly and, he get inaugurated and he do what he do, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't need all the extra bullshit that we got going on now. It's too much. And I definitely want to tell y'all this, though, because it could be entertainment purpose and they could take this how they want to because this public knowledge, everybody can see it, but I got a different way of looking at it. Every capital right now, at this moment, has National Guards there. All 50 states have National Guard at their state capitals. They got boats out in the water, like bro just said. Here's the thing about it, though. National Guards at all 50 capitals around the United States of America. If that's not a chain, I don't know what it is, though. They got a grip around here. Y'all remember that bubble in The Simpsons? Welcome to The Simpsons. No matter how you look at it, welcome to The Simpsons. That's that bubble. You can't move unless they want you to. Because they got National Guard around the Capitol, though. That frees up space for the, the state patrol. Not state troopers, the state patrol. To ride around and do other active things around there, for real. Give them leeway. And these guards are not playing. They just asked the question, when is it okay to use deadly force? Get where I'm coming from? When is it okay to use deadly force? That question was asked by them today. All this shit we talk about, told y'all I can't make none of this shit up. I can't. I like dipping and dapping. And then let people know what's happening. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna hide from it. But if I know the information, I'm gonna bring it to y'all, no matter who it is watching. And salute to all 9 people. It is what it is. I appreciate y'all. Hell, salute to 10 because it did make it to 10 and go back down. But salute to everybody. I'm not trying to come in here and get nobody scared tactics or nothing. Everything I tell y'all can be fact checked. Y'all can always go look up the World War I, II. Me, I'm not saying that this is World War III, but can I label it that, though? If the entire world is fighting a war that's going against humanity, wouldn't that be a war? It's a war on humanity. The COVID-19 ain't out there killing squirrels. It ain't killing deers. It ain't killing trees. It ain't killing grass. It ain't killing none of that shit. Why is it only killing us, though? I know we got vital organs and all that too, but if you hit the tree in the base of it and hit it too long, it'll fall over and eventually dry and die. There's what it is. Say, you said that not even 3 days ago, K.I. Wow. I told you it was going to hit the news like it's going to hit the news around this time, though. I gave it to y'all like I told y'all. Y'all look at any of my shit while I say this is what they going to say. Go look at what I say and then go back and look at the footage you seen. It's word for word. Told you, I'm not an agent. I'm not Smith. I noticed the matrix when we climbing here. I ain't Smith. I'm one of the ones who jacked out and know how to jack back in. I remember who I am when I come in and make sure I understand and remember who I am when I leave. I'm going to always be me. And I told y'all, without y'all, I'm nothing on YouTube. Nothing. Because I'm not going to sit here and talk to myself. Like I say, I didn't feel like it was a problem, you know what I'm saying? And I apologize because my big bro was here, you know what I mean? Like, we don't get to hang out much. And, I was chopping up, we finished the conversation. But I know how to multitask. I've done silent lives before. I kept it going. I know, some of y'all was like, well, damn, where he at? I understand. You know what I'm saying? And once again, shout out to the 10 that's in here. But the information I've brought y'all nonstop. I don't edit my videos, y'all. I don't take them down to nothing. All you got to do is look at the dates on my video and then go look at, you ain't even got to watch the video just to get the title. Hit some of it if you need to, and then go listen to what they say on the TV and look at my date versus their date, and it's the exact same words what I tell y'all that they gonna say. But the World War thing, I had to look at it though. One word sparked me today when I heard something on Al Jazeera. The man said, can the world even take this or something to that effect? And the world wars popped in my head. I'm not finna go to the first one. That one happened already. That's how I led up to the second one, because we got past the first one, we got into the second. Is this the third one? Because it's definitely a global thing going on, a war on humanity. Dead ass. Hold on, because some of this shit jumping. Let me pop right there. Bro say, for entertainment purposes only, we'd be sad if we had an unfortunate unseen incident. At that moment, another foreign air moved on in the height of weakness. Yeah, it will be fine. It's after entertainment purposes, period. Definitely entertainment purposes. This ain't nothing but, real people that's sitting up here, just talking and, giving ourselves perspective and being open-minded about things and not just one-sided. So, there's definitely entertainment purposes. And we definitely give our opinion, though, because I don't want nobody to silence their opinion. Shout out to the person who was just saying here. Appreciate you. Yeah. So it says, yes, yep. That's what I was referring to. You would think someone was feeding bro news, but they are absolutely not. It's just obvious. Yeah. The smoke screens, bro. Once you look past the smoke screens, and I don't know if you watch Dragon Ball Z, I always told people the character Vegeta, and I know it's kind of irrelevant, but it is still touching with it. I always say that the character Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z has always been my favorite character, even as, a teenager, because that's around the time I started watching it. But Vegeta had a fight with this dude known as Jiren, one of the dudes that's supposed to be stronger than the gods of destruction. Goku fought him first. He threw phantom punches at Goku, connected with all of them. Vegeta seen how he did it. He threw him at Vegeta. He went through the smoke screen and laced his ass game. He gut checked him. It was a smoke screen. Get past the smoke screens. You'll see everything they doing. Some reason, just, you know what I'm saying? And it's three of us who agree on this. Shout out to Real Talk, G-Eazy, to myself. As a matter of fact, Classic too. But you know what I'm saying? A comment in the building. What's the word with it, sus? Glad you made it. But we believe in, you know what I'm saying, taking truth for what it is, though. Once the smoke screens are down, though, they show it to you. In my opinion, they show you before they do it type stuff, for real. We done seen movies where, like I say, we talking about the zombies. We keep talking about it because that's the best example to bring up just because of what they just created. Zombie apocalypse that the government created, and this is real, like this is not rumored shit, like they really funding this shit. But we seen all the zombie movies, and that's what all they was making, like, for a minute too. Now all of a sudden, we funding this, gotta watch out, blah 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 blah. Like, wow. The Matrix, all that shit though, we could take things from movies that's happening right now though. Why we didn't produce them movies, make them movies, none of the production. We weren't even stage hands in that motherfucker here. We weren't even extras in none of them movies though. So therefore, we don't have no censorship over it or nothing. They gonna put that shit out there, make money off it. Have you to come see what they gonna do to you. In other words, that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment purposes, you too. But this information, like far as the World War II, just with the numbers alone on a death toll, it was from a war that the world was fighting. Countries was fighting. We in a war right now. Tell me this ain't World War III, y'all. We in a world right now where the world is fighting. The whole world is fighting something that's trying to kill humanity. Because think about this. What squirrel have y'all seen outside that looked like he had COVID and you seen him 3-4 days later he was dead? What stray cat, a dog? Hell, what raccoon that died from this shit? What's a deer that died from? We the only ones died from. Stop it. Stop it. Real. Take a look at it. Then they could tell you where it's gonna pop up, where it's gonna be hot spots, all this. Look past the smoke screens. They telling us before it happened. Now all of a sudden, I told y'all, hey Leslie, what classic at? Because I don't know if bro's still in here. Remember that conversation where I was like, watch they get FEMA full tactical control of the coronavirus. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris said it not too long ago. FEMA and the National Guard will be front and center, taking full command and full steam of the COVID-19 stations, and they're building more of them. Yeah. Told y'all Fauci ain't who y'all think he is either. I ain't besmirching that man name, nothing, entertainment purposes, but Fauci is not who y'all think he is. Go take a closer look at Fauci. Go take a look. Y'all be astonished. Like, wow, we thought he was our friend. Yeah, you thought wrong. Fauci is not your friend. You thought wrong. Yeah, I'm back. My bad. Had to grab the charger, but we be up out of there. Let me slide up and see what I missed. Say, you're making me have coaches stop with saying stuff like that before he did. Damn, I missed some shit. Okay, I forget. He's not. As long as I like Piccolo, that's my guy. Piccolo, that dude. Cause he always there when they ass in the jam though on the real end to jump out there and be like, what's happening? Everything is good. Let me know if you got the cash. I've got to make sure I got the right person. Hello there. That's if I even got that phone down here. Yeah, but it just came through. Appreciate you, sis. Definitely appreciate that. For real, for real. Much love. Definitely appreciate you. Say Family started at 12, but you can hope on 11:30. Finally, I don't know what you're talking about. Inauguration starts at 12. Yeah, my time here though, I think it started at 12 too. But the thing about it is, there's two ways you can watch it. You can go to NBC News Live on YouTube, stream live news just like cable do. If you ain't watching it on cable on your TV and you want to watch one or the other, watch one on TV and one on your phone though, but don't blink. They say they doing it for security measures only. I told y'all when they said that the first time, they actually have a credible threat. A credible threat. I'll say it again. They have a credible threat. That means that somebody is planning on doing something. Buddy gave them the instruction and the order to run up in the Capitol, and they did it. That didn't just show that he will power as president. That showed that he will power as a man. Here's what it is. I'm not giving them kudos or nothing, because they say with great power comes great responsibility. I know it's corny, it's a Spider-Man quote, but it sounds like it came before that just to me. But because you have power doesn't mean you need to abuse it. Because I can go out there and smash a bunch of ants that be on the ground, though. That don't mean I should go do it. They ain't doing nothing to me. Like, for real, they're doing nothing to me, so why go smash them? It's a bunch of BS. The world we're in, though, we could do better. Trust me, we could do better. We've always been able to do better. But with people pulling strings behind the curtains and shit, telling us what we can and we can't do, that's what sometimes we get caught up. That's where we get caught up at. I remember that convo. I know what you mean. Okay, we good now. You deserve it. I definitely appreciate you, sis. Like, for real, for real. Yes, he does deserve it. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, he just be with like this shit. Like, I don't know. Once I became interested in this shit, like, I don't even think I'm interested in the COVID-19 no more. I think I became obsessed with this shit. Like, finding out what the causes is and all this. Because I got the other two notebooks that I did all my research and stuff on just for last year. I'm already on a brand new notebook, and one, and its front and back pages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 5 pages in on the new notebook just for January 2021, and this ain't even with all the information. The majority of it's just talking points. All the things that I called out there saying, and I made sure I put the dates down on it just so I know. That way I can go look back and be like, okay, I said this on this day. You know, we all talked together and on this day, and we talked about this, and then go look at the date when they did it, though. They're a little late, don't you think? They're a little late, don't you think? Like I say, I'm not an agent. I'm not an ex-cop, a football player, basketball player, yoga instructor. You know what I'm saying? A dude that clean golf clubs and shit. I ain't none of that shit, dude. I'm just a regular dude, man. That just became interested in a lot of things once I woke up. Well, I got tired of seeing the world for what they telling me it is, though, instead of seeing the world for what it really is. That movie Eyes Wide Shut, just that title alone, though, says a lot about us as humanity. Walking around, going through smoke screens, everyday lives. They say, hey, you're not supposed to look like this. Hey, everybody's wearing this new dress. Hey, everybody's wearing these jeans. And guess what? Everybody get the wearing and shit except for the ones who be like, no, I'm still an individual. I don't even like that type of jeans. Hell, I'm cool with the way I look. It is what it is, though. This makes me an individual, makes me unique. It has me stand out, makes me one of a kind. And I can just keep going on what us being unique people are, though. Nobody is created the same, not even twins. Only thing they probably have though if they identical twins is physical. That's it, just the outer shell. They might not think the same. None of that. It is what it is. NBC News. Yep, you can go right to that and subscribe to it. It's live news. It come on there. The information that they be laying out don't be nothing, but they just know how to cover different things right for me. Like, you know what I mean? That's what Michael Strahan and all them. That's the channel that they be on, like Good Morning America and all that. I like watching them sometimes though. Cause Robin, what's her name? Robin Harris or something like that. Robin, whatever. I don't know her name. Robin some shit. And Michael Strahan, them, they speak their minds on that. And George Stephanopoulos, they go off script sometimes. And I like casters that's like that. Like, I can understand why people are doing this and this, that, and the other. You could tell when they ain't looking at that thing because they get to looking at each other. And I like that shit. Instead of just how you got your regular local newscasters just sit on there and they look directly at the screen. They're not looking at the screen, looking at us. They looking at their teleprompter, waiting on that check at the end of the week. Trust me. And no, none of them anchors that's sitting down there telling y'all that stuff on TV, they don't do research. They get paid to read a teleprompter. So why is it so hard for guys like myself and, you know, women and guys like that be up in the chat to fan? Why is it so hard for us to get a message across though? We ain't telling everybody, you know, you need to listen to this or nothing like that. We just asking people to pay attention. Don't jump out the window because you seen 15 other people jump out that shit. You notice they didn't come back up and try it again because they didn't make it. It's just a metaphor, y'all. ABC. Thank you. Yeah, ABC News. That's definitely one. Like, you can go straight to YouTube. I mean, I don't know why people don't try to put that out and tell other people. This is a good way to keeping up with things. You can't always be at home and know what's going on, though. Is something catastrophic going on? I'm not saying that the news is always accurate, but at least has something by you so you can at least get an idea at what the, you know what I'm saying, the severity of what the fuck going on and the magnitude of it. That way you'll be like, you know what, damn, this don't seem right. You know, where's the kids? Where's my people? We got to get up out of it. I just dive into what I see. And if it makes sense, it makes sense. If it don't make sense, I don't try to make it make sense. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look and I'm gonna come up with my own shit. And if my shit don't make sense to me, guess what? I keep it to myself. But if it begins to make sense, I lay it down. Like I say, I got from day one, January 1st, on shit that I've been writing about. And we on the 19th day of this month and this year. For real. And I'm gonna keep on, like, anything that I go pay attention to and check out, I'm gonna keep on taking notes. I'm gonna bring it to y'all. That way y'all prepare yourself. Shout out to Sherelle. Shout out to Classic. And the reason I'm shouting them out because I'm finna tell y'all something, because I showed them something that was gonna happen 3 weeks in advance. It was Classic. Shout out to Lil Tam, my other sis. Sherelle, shout out to her. QG Philly. Even I don't know if Sub said it happened to him, but he said he's seen advertisements. But I tell them when they first kicked off when they was doing them blood drives, I say the Red Cross in particular is going to target African American people, and they're gonna give y'all the most simplest fucking reason that they need y'all to come get blood. They're gonna use sickle cell and tell you that, you know, people need blood transfusions from sickle cell. Sure enough, guess what? Almost 3 weeks later, they start getting texts to their phones and emails to their shit. I was like, I told y'all. Like, but it said the same thing. I know. I'm one of them dudes. I ain't lie when I did. That's why I don't think they came in. I've been in chat rooms with Governor Mitt Romney 2 times. Just last year, 2 times. Wasn't nothing, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no chat, like, you know what I'm saying, some felonious shit going on, but it was some important people in there talking. I just didn't say no. I just sat there and I watched what was being wrote, some of the chatter that was going on. It is what it is, though. Hell yeah, I'm gonna tell. On the real. If that's why I was put here, it is what it is. I'm telling. I'm not finna play games with none of this shit, though. I got goddamn it, kids, grandkids, nephews and nieces, great nephews, great nieces. I want to see them, you know what I'm saying, you know, in the world and grow the fuck up, even if I ain't here. I still want them to grow up in a world where be like, damn, my uncle and my daddy, them at least they tried. Hell yeah. We tried to give y'all a chance. That's what our parents supposed to did for us. Because the reason I say supposed to, because all of them didn't do it though. My grandmama and them did it. It is what it is though. I never take credit from my grandma and my auntie Tammy. Never. I never take credit from them. Because the motherly love that they gave me was way more than my own could give me. It is what it is. I'm not down on my mama and nothing like that. I love my mama to life. But at the same time, though, she didn't give me the love and nourishment I needed, though. And I still didn't turn out bad. For real. I ain't turned out bad. Not at all. I still had somebody behind me giving me a push. Dead ass. Yes, she said, no, thank you. I like them sometimes. Pay attention, open your eyes and ears. You even told me that. Yeah. Everybody who's back there on that chat, I say, man, y'all keep y'all eyes open. I was like, cause if this shit started happening, then I know I'm in here with some real people. Sure enough, email shooting everywhere, text to their phone. The Red Cross would like people to come out, and they was targeting, like I said, African American people. They use the word sickle cell and everything. I was like, y'all watch for the motherfucking smoke screens, man. Because they don't tell them if they pulling blood out you or they injecting something in you. Be careful. Be careful. But I'm still working on some stuff too, though, and I'm gonna let y'all in on it. It is what it is, because y'all might want to go look at it and see it yourself. But I'm working on the temperatures that they keep stem cells, because yes, they still use stem cells, y'all. Whether they tell us that it's illegal or not, trust me. But I want to see the temperature they keep stem cells, and I'm gonna compare it to the temperature that they keep in with this shot, and see if it proves a point. Because stem cell alone, the temperature is going to be higher due to the fact that it's alone by itself. The other thing is mixed into a liquid type substance that's put in a syringe. So I'm not saying that's what's in it, but I want to see. I want to see for myself, and I'm gonna find out, and I'm gonna bring proof. That's why I say I'm not deterring nobody. If you feel like you need the shot, go get it. Go get it. Don't let me change your mind worth nothing. Just let me give you something to think about. Ask questions. What is this gonna do? What is the side effects? Let them know if you're on medication. Or tell them. Tell them. I don't want to know nobody I know to perish. I don't want nobody to perish, especially people I know. You know what I mean? No. I don't want to hear about it. My brother, was just telling me today that, what I'm saying, on my step pop side, which is I call my pops too, though, because shit, that's my little brother and them did was around. But, on this side of the family, you know what I'm saying? One of the aunties over there passed away last week, though, and today her daughter passed away. Both of them from COVID-19. They found the mom sitting at the table with like a glass or something in her hand, though, and she was like just sitting in the chair, and she was gone. And then her daughter passed away today from that shit. So yeah. And these people, like to me, you know what I'm saying? Because the daughter, her name is Malo, and Malo, my cousin. That's the way I've been around them shit since I was 9. Like shit, Malo, my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Her mama Patrice, that's my auntie. 2 of them gone first month. Like, wow. And I'm so becoming so numb to fucking death that it's ridiculous though. Like I just look past the shit though. Like, you know what? It's a part of life cycle. Because I know one day, guess what? My essence gonna blow in the wind as well. It is what it is. Below freezing. Bro, it's 9 degrees here in Minnesota. High today it was 14. They say we don't usually hit weather here or some shit around like February. Like February and March supposed to be the cold spells. They talked about a motherfucking fog that just came through here a week and a half ago. That motherfucker produced snow. And the newscaster say that he never seen it in his 41 years of being a meteorologist. You say there was no clouds or nothing that came through the producer, that the snow came from fog. Can't make this up. His name is Ian Leonard. He does Fox 9 News, and just go look back and just put in Ian Leonard talks about fog. That's all you got to type in, Fox 9 News. Minnesota, Minneapolis to be exact. So yeah, because I ain't never heard no shit like that either though. Snow coming from fog. Told you, not only is humanity fighting humanity, this shit fighting humanity, and the planet is fighting humanity, because the planet is cleansing itself though. For real. Too much. That's why I say if this ain't a world war, I don't know what it is. The world war doesn't always have to be a battle of men versus men or humanity versus humanity. No, a plague is a war on anything that's coming. But I'm not understanding how come the animals are not catching COVID-19, but yet they told us it came from bats and bat shit. And come on, man. How? How? How did we even get here? Not us as human beings, though, but at this point in the stage in our life, how did we even get here? It's been so many stories told to us from the beginning of the shit all the way up until now. Me, I'm sifting through bullshit. You could dump a pile of rubbish on me all you want to and say you threw the needle in the haystack. I bet you I'll find it. I don't give a fuck how long it take. I'm going to find it. Why? Because I'm determined. If I'm locked in on some shit, though, guess what? I can't leave until I'm done. I ain't done yet. Well, with my research anyway, I ain't done. I hope you are a good person, K.I., bro. Appreciate it. Trying out good without a good father figure in my life also. That's what's up. Holy shit, I'm sorry. No, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm not one of them dudes who get up here and pout and no. No, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta hold your chin up, hold your chest out. You know what I'm saying? Suck it up and take it for what it's worth. I mean, do I wish that it wouldn't have happened like that? Of course. I wish, you know what I'm saying? Even with my auntie Tammy who passed away, my auntie Zena who passed away, all my grandma, I wished I at least had another 5 years, at least. You know what I'm saying? But no man knoweth the time nor the hour. For real. No man. When it happened, it happened. Only way a person could time a person is definitely say they finna die is they finna execute them themselves. Or it's a scheduled execution. It is what it is. Y'all, if y'all want an example on what I mean by that, I can give you one that just happened that everybody know about. And for the ones who blink, hey, guess what? Open your eyes. George Herbert Walker Bush, the daddy, in my opinion, was executed. Entertainment purposes, YouTube. He was executed, in my opinion. Why? George Bush himself, Jr., my boy, sat up there and said at the podium, I got a call from my daddy. No, I got a call that, you know what I'm saying, my daddy had 5 minutes to live. My daddy then gets on the phone and he tells me, I love you, son. I'm proud of you. Number one, how can somebody, call you and let you know that somebody got 5 minutes to live? You got 5 minutes to live, you comatose. You ain't finna tell nobody that. And the only way somebody knew that shit if they was pulling the plug. How can you talk? It's the Michael Jackson theory. He woke up, poked himself with propofol, and went right back to sleep. Come on, man, but you was just paying a motherfucker $150,000 a month to do this. I can keep going with these examples, y'all. Watch for the smoke screen. You got a motherfucker like Cat Williams said, you got a motherfucker that killed a billionaire and got 3 years on the real. Because Mike was never broke. Mike a billionaire. Mike was going to make money until the day he was gone, and his kids were still going to be making money off their daddy music. His music is timeless. Absolutely shit. You're absolutely right. It's 37 and it's usually in the 50s here this time of year. Exactly. Yeah. It's shit that they fuck with that shit too, in my opinion. I've been checking out 2 motherfucking machines that's man-made, though. That's fucking with the cosmos. Not just the atmosphere, the cosmos. The atmosphere will be shit above us, which will be the clouds, our air, all this shit. I don't know if y'all know what HAARP is. I ain't finna explain it. None of that. Just go check it out. Just check out the shit that they got on the surface before you even dig. You'll know if you want to go into it or not. Look what it says about it. And then CERN Collider in Switzerland. It is what it is, though. They say motherfuckers opening up portals and black holes and shit. Well, are they doing it? I have no clue. I ain't been there. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen nothing. It is what it is. Entertainment purposes. Well, yeah. He did. I believe it too. It's just some shit going on. Cause a split sky. I thought I seen it all when I seen a picture. It wasn't my picture or nothing. I actually seen this on a site on Pinterest. I seen where I'm not sure if it's the Atlantic or the Pacific Ocean that connects with the Mississippi. I'm not sure like right now, but I know it's one of the two. Well, one side of the water is clear, crispy blue, look gorgeous. The other side is the Mississippi, murky as fuck. but they won't clash and mix with each other. It just stops there. The sky that I seen, that I put the video up, like I say, I am in this video. I am the recorder behind this shit. Well, I show you one side of the sky is absolutely black, and it wasn't moving. It wasn't coming toward me. It wasn't going forward, backwards, or to the side. It sat there for a minute. Whole side of me over there, because it didn't rain. It didn't come toward that way or nothing, but it swept across one part of the sky. The side we standing on, the sun out. It's blue sky, nice thick clouds, and shit. Like, wow, who the fuck does this? How does this work? Did somebody fuck up the matrix? Are you projecting the wrong thing? How the fuck is lightning striking 12 times in one spot? How? This ain't some shit you make up. And y'all know definitely I ain't make it up. I ain't some dude got them in there. You know what I'm saying? Out in Ireland, some motherfucking way, and oh yeah, he made this and this, that, and the other. I am not that dude. I put myself in there, and then I turns on my camera so y'all notice me. Y'all see me in that shit, man. It is what it is. I'm not boasting about it or nothing, because it to me, it was phenomenal. Like, this ain't some shit that I get to see again in my lifetime. It is what it is, y'all. Like, for real, it is what it is. Oh shit, real talking a bit. And what's the word, Jay? I ain't even see you, bro. Salute, little bro. Say facts, bro. The Atlanta and Pacific Ocean won't even go into each other, even though they connect. That shit is crazy. Atlantic, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You look at the Mississippi, and like I say, the Pacific or Atlantic, the shit clashes, and it just sits there. I cannot make this shit up. The skies that I seen, I can't make that up. I can't manipulate weather. Y'all know I don't edit shit. It was just a regular upload. You could look at it and say it ain't an edit. I'm talking about I kept popping in like, y'all see this shit? This shit crazy. Yeah, man. I'm stuck, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not done with connecting dots with the World War II thing, with what's going on, though. Because I think I can give a pretty convincing argument when it boils down to, can this be the Third World War? The entire planet is, you know what I'm saying, at war with a virus, though. That's the world fighting against a war to keep us here, though. That's a world war. It's global. That's what it is. And then, like I said, I'm just looking at the numbers on how many people perish from just that war versus this one now, though. It's many people perishing, though. Like, this shit is unprecedented, unheard of ever, until you go back and look. You got they want the connection from me, and I told them I can't find anything. I just give somebody, you know, just the idea. You got COVID-19 is how they first started. It wasn't called the coronavirus. It was called C-19. That's what they was calling it, C-19. Why would you call it that? Because it's the year that we discovered it in. Okay, but y'all discovered the Spanish what was the Spanish flu, Spanish plague, or something like that, which is basically the same thing. That shit was in 1918, so that was C9, that was C18 right here. Then here's 19. Then you move into 20. Guess what? Remember, it was a whole new strand. It was a whole new strand. They just found another strand at the end of that. Here's the pattern. Remember, they found it allegedly last year in December, and it rolled through the whole year. And here it is, December again, that just passed. Because remember, we in this one where they talking about the new variant. There's no such thing as coincidence, man. One December, y'all claim something, then y'all just found another one in this December. If we do it again at the end of the year, Lord willing that we hear, though, then we know some bullshit is going on, y'all. Like, for real, for real. Hey, how you doing? I seen the video on that, and it was unedited. I'm telling you. Good, Fappy. How you doing? Better, bro. Glad you're good today. Yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, you know, I was thinking about, like I said, just stepping away from this shit. And you know how you get to seeing shit and you get excited, be like, you know what? I got to put, you know what I'm saying, personal shit to the back burner. Because, you know what I'm saying, personal shit can, you know, get somebody hurt. If you know something, you know what I mean, and you can share something to save lives, why not? I ain't saying my information gonna save lives, but it definitely give people something to think about. It's all I do. I don't want to change nobody's mind or nothing like that. If you got an opinion, speak your opinion. I'm not gonna be mad because your opinion don't line up with mine, though. Guess what? I respectfully agree to disagree, but still have much respect for you, probably even more because you spoke your mind. I'm not one of these channels over here where if you don't agree with me, you have to leave, or I'm going to disrespect and curse you out. No, we're not going to do that. I'm not taking shots. I just don't do that shit. I'm a grown ass person. Like, you know what? You're gonna act I get you up out of here, but I ain't gonna curse you out and hey, you know what, you motherfucker, before you leave, blah 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 blah. Then put you on top. Nope, nope, nope. It's not me. I ain't that dude. I ain't no internet dude. I said I'm just a dude that like to share shit and like to get into it with intelligent ass people. You know what I'm saying? Because without y'all, this channel would not exist. And that go for any other channel up here. And that's not a shot. That's the truth. Without your followers, or, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna use the S word, but without people who follow you or connect with you and all that, I don't want to call people fans or none of that shit though. I just say the family. Y'all consider y'all family. I talk to the majority of y'all that be on this live in back chats. And we sit up there, chop it up. We don't talk about other people behind their backs. None of that shit though. We talk about the fuck we talk about. What's going on in our life. Well, we had fun. You know, different smokes and shit we smoke, like tropical shit. It is what the fuck it is. Yup, I smoke like a fucking broke stove. It is what it is. I know other people who smoke and drink, but we just kick it because we grown ass people. We're not hurting nobody. We're not trying to attack people. We're not putting people. We get up here and we do us. And once the lights go off, I sweep up and I leave until we open up again. Let's see. Do you think scarlet fever is a part of the COVID stuff to be back in the day? You can find similar traces. That's it. Like, it ain't severe and strong, but you can't find traces. Because with these so-called variants, as they call them, and then telling you the hotspots they popping up in and where it's going to be, you know what I'm saying, the worst part, only way you know that, though, is basically you're putting it there. That's just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Entertainment purposes, YouTube. I say, bro, I got you still playing in the background. Appreciate you, bro. But yeah, we living in time and in a world where if we don't pull together soon, though, we're not going nowhere, y'all. And when I say going nowhere, we're not gonna make it. Only way to get past this shit is together. If we don't get past it together, man, we have shit creep. Bomb for Aji, say bye-bye, pack your bags, it's over with. You know what I mean? But I always definitely appreciate, you know what I'm saying, like kicking it with y'all, though, like for real, on some real shit. I was known as a loner. If y'all didn't already know that, I'm known as a loner. I could be by myself for years on end though, and I won't lose sleep or be mad about it though. And when I say by myself, not away from my kids, not away from my wife, none of that. No, like it's extended family, you know what I'm saying? Because once you have kids, that's your immediate family, your brothers and your siblings and stuff is considered extended. Why? Because they done moved on. Y'all not in the same household no more. Immediate family means your shit now. Just like when your moms and them was, you know what I'm saying, you was young under moms and pops and shit, you're part of their immediate family. Once you get your own, it is what it is. But I kick it with y'all, you know what I'm saying, probably more than I do with them. For real. And it's a reason I do that. And it ain't because no bad things or nothing like that. I just be ready to go when I'm ready to go. I don't like to go sit at people's houses because if I want to sit in the house, guess what? I can go home and sit in my own house and be comfortable doing it. Yeah, I'm more of a seclusive ass person, for real. So that question came in my head, so I was just wondering. Let me see. Oh yeah. I told you. I mean, I've checked out there too. Like it's a lot of little different ones I looked at to see what the connection was though. But the Spanish flu of 1918 though has a lot of similarities to what's going on right now due to some of the compounds and variants that they found in that back then. They found it in this, but stronger. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, if they came from way back then and we survived and made it through this far, now all of a sudden a bigger variant of this shit coming out though. Hold the fuck up. That's when red flags go like, damn, we made it this far. Over 100 years. 100 years. Past matter of fact, we made it 100 years because it was 1918. This one came out in 2029. Yeah, we made it. Yeah, damn, shit, 120 years if I'm mistaken. But yeah, we just go 100. We just say 100. We made it over a fucking milestone. We here. All of a sudden, this shit come back and it came back stronger. And now it's mutating itself. Something ain't right. It's gonna always be that part where you say something ain't right. But once we figure it out, we'll figure it out though. But yeah, I'm gonna end it on this note right here. Definitely appreciate y'all. Shout out to Sister Coma. Definitely appreciate that love right there, for real, sis. But I definitely appreciate y'all, coming out, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like the channel and stuff like that, feel free to, contribute. And, we're going to keep it going. I mean, because it is what it is. You do, you don't, you don't. But it be appreciated. So it definitely goes toward this channel and research. Like, for real. But I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. And y'all, you know what I'm saying, enjoy y'all night. I appreciate everybody coming in, showing that love and support, having patience with me, you know what I mean? Because I know I was, late getting on the mic. But, like I say, I don't get to see my bro every day. So, yeah. But, yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all, when we'll do this again sometime. But I can't say when. If I come across something that's, hell, I might even do another one tomorrow, depending on what the fuck go down with this inauguration and this departure. But with that being said, y'all, be peaceful. Enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the ones around you. Tell somebody you love them. Give them a hug. Something. Just do something to make somebody else's day better. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll definitely brighten yours and make yours better as well. So I'm going to get up out of here. Most High be with all y'all. Blessings to everybody. It's your boy Big K. I'm out of here. Peace. So say I'm thankful for the times I spent with my family here in the back check. Those are amazing. That's what's up. But yeah, everybody enjoy your night. I'm going to get out of here. It's your boy. Peace.